This is a historic moment because this is the first time that we've been able to bring together young poets from all over the state of California to speak to a crisis that is impacting our state at a dramatic rate.
We really asked California, our partners in California, are you ready to take on this fight with us? Would you want to take on this campaign? So they put on workshops for folks in Richmond, in Stockton, in San Fernando, in Pomona, in Los Angeles, in San Jose, all these different places. And now we're all back here. And this is the culminating event for that collaboration. This is called the Bigger Picture Showcase because we are going to be showcasing world premieres of poems that have not been seen by the public before.
It's important to know that our movement begins with the voices of young people. And this event is not art for the sake of art. This event is art for the sake of social change. And I promise you, we are going to win this battle by any sweets necessary.
You say urban farmers, yet all I can picture are blacks still wearing cotton while picking cauliflower, and it's the closest thing I've seen to a plantation since 1450. 1619, 1831, Stockton, 2016, we live in a plant nation.
Studies show that Oreos are just as addicting as drugs. We tell ourselves that it doesn't count if it's every other day. That the stress eating takes the pain away.
Bottles of Sprite drown out worries. Honey buns are safe haven tricks off of kids. They trick us because we're kids.
Drink me, whispers Dr. Pepper, a man with no degree. The battle I face is disguised as golden arches and cheap convenience. Every day I'm at war with the nearest candy store. I've got a rocky relationship with sweets. Pop rocks, chocolate rocks, rocky road lets its fructose flourish over my fears.
I watch him disappear. He doesn't see the harm. The nutrition facts were like straitjackets. He sat comfortably knowing nothing was going to change.
Consuming at least 12 teaspoons of sugar a day, slowly destroying the cells in his body. He says diabetes couldn't happen to him.
I do recognize that the amount that this new grocery store will charge you, but I am a firm believer in quality over quantity. So why don't you feed half of your kids food that is twice as healthy, and maybe the other half will get nutrients by osmosis.
As a civil war between want and need unfurls in my psyche like a dramatic play starring fear and addiction as conjoined twins, I listen as they say you have 4 hours to do 8 hours of homework. You need it. You'll never succeed. While self-preservation cowers in the corner.
We can work together to fight this disease.
By luck, I escaped type 1. I feel like I'm always one soda away from type 2. But that's like dodging a bullet and committing suicide with a gun in my kitchen. Feels a lot like the shooting range these days. Feels a lot like the mile these days. I wish my emotions wasn't so invested so I can write the most eloquent poem about type 2. Tell you all its facts. Hit you in the gut with reality. But the stats don't tell my story.
If this is what it means to be an American, to celebrate the silent murder of 29 million like football, to allow food companies to advertise heresy and extravagance, then I'd rather be thrown back into the ocean, unraveled by the salt of the sea and not the sugar of the land, if it means I no longer have to see big boys learn that burden is hereditary.